Are you saying AI will take your job? But it's okay for me. I'm okay to work with AI. I'm not doing a ChatGPT subscription and just calling off a day. I'm just doing an AI project where it shows my entire work. How can I make an AI work for me? It can do calls, it can do lead generation, it can do marketing, it can do sales, it can do operations, it can do everything for myself. When out there, I work for and meet customers. I don't care. You can't just sit at home and do everything for yourself. Now we have got the AI. So I have installed an AI brain into my work. I've got an AI employee who does all the jobs, who does every work when I'm not present in the job or when I'm not present in the office. I can go out and do my day job and come back later and see whatever I wanted to do. It's done already. I'm saying this because it is the future generation of one person employee, a one person solopreneurship. Like you cannot, I imagine that and I see the future. And the future is so wonderful that one person can do everything. So I have given an employee who doesn't sleep, who doesn't say I need a day off, or I need a leave, I want to go back to my home, spend a holiday vacation, where I'm gonna do all that for myself and I'm gonna have all that freedom and let my AI employees do all the work, and I can able to spend some time with my family. So I built AI employees who run everything for me. I'm gonna introduce to him. It's just his first day of his work and he's acting as if super smart guy. I'm smarter than you, man.
Good morning, boss. Sorry. Who are you? Have we met?
I'm just kidding. AI is smarter sometime and we make him smarter. We are the smarter person in the entire universe. Anyway, jokes apart, let us go to the topic and I will show you how to do that entire work and how to show all this work and how to do AI agents and everything. Let's go into the topic. I ran an AI automation agent company. It's an AI company where it does all the boring works for an employee, or it does all the boring works for a company. They have a daily automation works. They have a daily work where they have to spend a lot of time, a lot of energy, a lot of resources, a lot of employee work, and I wanted to cut down all that and I wanted to introduce my automation works to them so that they can focus on other works to do. That's my main idea. That's what I'm trying to do. That's where I'm really good at doing all those automation works. So I've introduced that. I've created an AI company. It's a startup. In this, so why an AI employee to a company? You might even think why an AI employee need, but I'm thinking if you have to do a company where you have to employ a work, all those works, repeated works for him, he has to be an employee, he has to get salary. For me, I don't have that. I'm not in a place where I can employ someone. I'm in a place where I need somebody to help for me. I need somebody. I don't have budget. I don't have cash with me to pay all that stuff. So I come up with an idea, a smart way where I've got this brain, the LLM, where it's like where all these PhD people questioned him and they have given an 95 percentage of brain knowledge it has got. So I'm using that brain to my company where I give is the hands and I give the legs and I give the head and I give his entire life and I give them a soul do it where it can be a brain and work for me. So it's like the same way how you go and employ somebody, be a Ghajini, train him and teach him how to do. It's the same way I'm going to train him, I'm going to teach him, I'm going to give him a legs and I'm going to give him memory, I'm going to give him tools to work, I'm going to give him everything that he needs. LLM you might know, it's a large language model. You already used a couple of LLMs like ChatGPT, Gemini, Claude. You have used everything. So we have a lot of videos and we have from 2022 or 2023, it's been a revolution in AI world. So I don't want to talk about that. I'm just saying we've been used all that information. We've been used all that LLMs to know exactly what an LLM is. So I will teach you how to tell your nephew, if a 12-year kid. That's what my goal is, to teach a person. Like if he doesn't even know what is actually in the AI world, I will teach him. I can explain him properly. That's what I'm trying to do as best I can. My English is really bad. I know my mother tongue is not English. My mother tongue is Tamil. I'm doing it because in English it can reach everybody. That's why my real goal and real motive. And I also live in another country where they don't speak my language. But we shouldn't never underestimate. LLM is so smart that he can remember everything on that context whenever you give him. Whatever you ask him. Back in those days, I used to do in A10, I used to do a lot of autonomous work with N8 and Zapier, Make. Nowadays, like the Claude code has to do all the work. You can go around. I still use Manus AI, but I'm just trying to say things are going so fast. Whatever we talk, whatever we document right now, it might not be the same when you go in 2028 or 2029 or 2030. Things going to change. You go to an LLM and you ask ChatGPT or whatever, you ask him, hey, what is my name? And any questions you ask, any quora fight or what do you want to know? If you need a speech, or if you need some text, or if you need some image, or if you need some videos, whatever it gives you exactly that you ask for. The moment you give him the context, or you ask him again one more question, if you close that page and you ask him again, then it might not remember. It might not have a memory. Like you just tell him, hey, this is my company, or this is my work schedule, or this is my exact workflow, or this is what you have to do. It gives you the answer. But when you go back again, close that and you go back again, it's not going to remember anything. The LLM is becoming more smarter by recent work, and yes, but still it might not remember everything that you want to know. And you come back after a month or so, you ask him exactly your workflow, you wanted to know what your documents is, you might not get that information. And that's what I'm trying to do. That's the problem that we are going to solve right now. We're going to solve exactly, give him a memory, teach him how to talk, do the prompt engineering, or we're going to give him a second brain. I have a movie called Ghajini in my country where it's just you in the morning, you will have all that. You ask him, he will do whatever you want. It's like Memento, the movie that in English. He will remember the next thing what has to be given, but he will not remember what happened.
What company? I am seeing this man for the first time in my life.
Daily he asks the same question, that Ghajini effect, where he wakes up one day and he forgets exactly who he is. That's what amnesia I'm talking about. Everything. So I've created an AI. In fact, he's asking salary for whatever he does. You want salary, man?
Boss, I have read the entire internet. When is salary getting credited?
First remember my name, then I will give you a salary. Just kidding. We are going to connect all the tools, and I'm going to reset that Ghajini moment, or reset the Memento. So I'm going to give him all the tools needed. So once you get all the tools needed, once he gets that tool, the LLM acts like the real second brain. So now we discuss the training plan of this AI employee. First, we're going to give him, we're going to teach him how to talk, and we're going to teach him how to respond. That's the first one, would be the prompt engineering. Then we would go to RAG. The RAG is it is the most valuable skill that you can have in AI if you learn RAG. And the third would be you attach him with the tools. If you attach with a lot of tools to him, and then you attach with a lot of function callings, so that as a full package, then it acts like the real AI agents. So if you learn this, and you can go ahead and install that AI agents on your system and your business, I think things will happen autonomous. It's like a virtual world, an AI world, where it's like all different kinds of AI employees. They might have a lot of dramas among them, drama or whatever they will have a lot of life. In fact, I've been working with AgentMail. You might not heard about it, I don't know. It's quite new. They have AgentMail, where agents talk to themselves by mails, and they have agent phone number. Same way, agents will be, this AI agents will play exactly the same role. They have their own drama in their office drama, stuff like that. I'm just imagining, I'm just creating this employees. I will show those employees. I've created them, or just created one of them. He's asking salary, he's asking, just playing some stuff with them. But it's quite interesting, and I'm gonna do that over this course of C. So I'm a biotechnology background guy. I'm not from a technical background, so I don't know. I just started learning this, and I'm so passionate about it, and I'm gonna teach that, or maybe show exactly what I do and what exactly my process is, what exactly my business involved in. I want to document everything. I want to show that. I'm so excited, guys. Whenever I talk about it, I'm so excited, and I welcome everybody can come and talk to me and exactly share your notes, and I am love to share my notes to you. I'm so excited. That's why I've created this AI employee. You don't know, I'm so serious about it, and I will make this AI employee do real jobs. That's what I'm here for, and I'm gonna do that, and I'm going to show that to you. By this series, you will actually know to run your own AI employee in your company, or in your shops, or in your clinic, or in your restaurant, without even understanding the real power of LLM. That's a real power of an AI employee. So I'm trying to say, you can put him in a real customer call. How does it work? You can put him in real, getting the documents to him, getting the real work done in your company, or in your clinics, or in your small, whatever your shop is. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to say that he will exactly fetch your details. He will get your company records, and you can do the sales, and you can do the marketing by getting all those records and all those documents. While you're learning this setups, and while you wanted to learn AI and this AI agents and the LLM, don't go for any paid subscription. Just work on the free plans, and don't do this drama of spending a lot of money of $20 or $100 max. In fact, I have a max plan. But I haven't advised anyone to do it, because unless you want to do something really business or any sort of programming or coding work, then I would advise you to do all those paid works. But just to stay simple and get the free plan, start working on LLMs, because that's the most important brain to work on. You start with LLM and learn about the prompt engineering, and then go for RAG. Don't worry about too much all this jargon word. Just go one by one, step by step. Prompt engineering, RAG, and Python basics. That's what I'm trying to teach, not complicate ourselves, because a lot of times that we always complicate. Including me, I have complicated so much in this. Now let's go to the real demo, and I will show you exactly how. Enough of theory, let's see practical. I'm not only opening some chat website. I'm calling the model directly with code, because we're building an employee, not a toy. Website is like talking to him at reception. Code is like giving him a desk and ID card. Same way, I had a folder where I have all this .env, where I store all my API keys and everything, where I've done a small Python code setup, and that's how we talk to LLM by API keys. So I've shown a demo. I'm going to show that demo to you. By this demo, it's going to be a way that you can really understand how LLM that we can talk to, and how can we have conversation with LLM by API key. This is the real business way of talking, not that we talk over chatbot, get that information. So once you do the setup, then I will show how we actually, I've just automated it, and I've shown it how does it have a memory, and does it can store your information, does it can have what are the your company documents and everything. It can have some general information, but when you wanted to have a conversation with your documents or with your database backend, and that's where we're going to have some issues. So I'm trying to solve that by talking to them this way. See, it says where that information about me, my company details, one before I give the information, and it gives back the entire information back. I own a company like I tell you that you are an AI employee of Rouse Automation Industry Agency. Confident and then it talks about I give him a what is vector database in one sentence, and it gives me entire information about vector database. And now let's see, does it have a memory of what we've been had a previous conversation? Did you see that? It doesn't have any information about my company that I told him previously. We had a conversation. This is my automation agency that I told him that you don't have an access to any information about you or your company. It says it is a first interaction in the conversation. Remember I told you that Ghajini effect? It's like an amnesia. It doesn't remember anything. It got complete. It's like a fresh a conversation that I'm having with them. This is what I'm trying to tell you guys. When you want your company to remember everything, when you want your company to have all the document accessed with the LLM, with somebody that I'm planning for myself, I'm planning to build a company for myself. I want my company information, my LLM information to be get access to my database. It should get all that information, so that way it can go and we can work on, we can get this employee really an effective person. The next topics we'll talk about prompt engineering, and we'll talk about more of AI agents, tools, function callings, and we'll keep posted, and I will send that information in the next videos. I'll record those informations in the next videos. Keep following me.